Hello all, welcome to my channel. So today we will learn some of the features of TestNG. Okay, used in automation testing with Selenium Java, and there are some additional features which is not present in Selenium, so we can easily achieve that. Okay, and it will be easier for us to do any automation testing if we are using TestNG. So let's see some of the features. Okay, and test engine also a very important topic in any automation testing interview question if you ever work on that. So these are the points which can be asked, whichever I will discuss today. So please attentively listen to this and also practice it. Okay, so let's start it. So first here we have taken one method, that is method 1. And to initiate any testing, we know we need to use @test. So these are the annotations available in TestNG. Okay, so this is one, that is @test. Okay, and here we have given the priority equal to 1. So what is this? I will come to that. Okay, so here method 1, and here a message system.out.println method 1 is executed. Okay, then second method. Okay, second method, what? Second method @test enable here equal to false. Okay, and method 2, then system.out.println method 2 is executed. Okay, then we are coming to the fifth method. Okay, that is what? @test, here priority 1, which is same as method 1, and here invocation count is 3, and the message is method 5 is executed. Okay, and then there is another method, that is method 3, and here depends on method 1 and 5. Okay, and message is method 3 is executed. And then at last method 4, here also @test, and depends on method is method 1. Okay, and method under this method there is a message method 4 is executed. So let's understand what are these. This priority, invocation count, depends on method. Okay, so priority equal to 1. So if no priority given to any method, okay, any test, then in that case priority will be 0. By default the value will be 0 if nothing mentioned. Okay, if priority is 1 is given to both the methods, okay, then as per priority, lower the priority, first that method will get executed. Okay, suppose I am giving here as priority 2 instead of 1. So method 1 first get executed, and method 5 will get executed later, because here priority is 2. Suppose if I give 1 as 2 and this one as 1, then in that case method 5 will get executed. And if no priority is given, then by default the priority will be 0. Okay, so that is the case, and then method 1 will get executed because method 1 is having now priority as 2. Okay, suppose both are same priority, then which one will get executed? Then in that case, as per alphabetical order of the method name, that will get executed. So here both the method 5 and method 1, we could see priority is 1. Okay, but the name, if you see till method, this is same. Then here _1, here _5. So obviously method 1 will get executed first because it is _1. Okay, so here is a message method 1 is executed. Okay, it is clear from our side. Then I'm coming to this method, method 2. So here we have given enable equal to false. Okay, so what does that mean? So if enable equal to true, then that method will get executed. Okay, and if we didn't mention anything, then that method will be considered by default as true. So that method will get executed. But if we mention as enable equal to false, then in that case we don't want to execute that method and we are keeping it disabled. Okay, so this method, if we mention enable equal to false, then in that case method 2 won't get executed. Understand? So there are some additional features available in TestNG to make it easier to do the automation testing. Okay, This is done. Now method 5. So here priority I have already discussed. Now there is a invocation count. Invocation count equal to 3. What does that mean? Invocation count equal to 3 means to execute this method thrice. Whatever the value we will be given, as per that value, that method that time will be executed. Suppose I have given 2, so twice it will be executed. If I give 4, then 4 times the method will get executed. If we don't mention anything, we don't give invocation count, then by default the value will be 1. Okay, sometimes it happens that in the morning when server is restarting, we trigger the automation suite. At first it got failed. Okay, but if we trigger it like twice or thrice, that time it got successfully executed. Some technical error occurs. So in that case, if we mention some of the test cases like login to the page, right, the first step of any automation testing, so in that case we can make that test case, okay, the invocation count is 3. So like that, that time it may get executed, okay, and it will proceed with the other testing. Okay, so that's why we are using invocation count as 3 to execute the same method thrice. Okay, we can give the value as per the value will be given equal to invocation count equal to 4, 5, 6, whatever. Accordingly, that method will be executed that many times. Okay, it is done. Then coming to method 3. In method 3, there is a depends on method. Okay, so what is this depends on method? So depends on method means if these methods, here we mention depends on method is method 1 and method 5. So if 1 and 5 get executed successfully, then only method 3 will get executed. Else it won't get executed. Suppose any failure occur at method 1 or method 5 or both the methods, then in that case method 3 won't get executed. Okay. So that's why we use them depends on methods. So sometime in automation testing it is happening that it depends on one features. Okay, if we not able to add the product to the cart, then you can't proceed for the payment, right? So payments, it depends on the previous page. So there, to make the payment we have to check whether the product is added in the card or not. So there we can do a depends on method on the payment method verification, right? So like that we can use depends on methods. Okay, and here the fourth method, that is also there is mentioned depends on method, but here only one method is mentioned. We can mention as many methods as we needed, okay, as per our requirement. So here only method 1. So if method 1 get executed, then only method 4 will get executed. Else method 4 won't get executed. Okay. So these are the some of the features, okay, available in TestNG. So let's run it. Let's see the result first. So here if you could see, first method 1 get executed, then 4, then thrice 5, method 5, and then method 3. Method 2 won't get executed. Okay. So let's understand. So first is method 1. Okay. So then method 4. So if you could see, here method 3 and method 4, there is no priority mention. So both the method is having priority 0. So these two will get executed first at the beginning, okay, because 1 and 5 is having priority 1 and 3 and 4 don't have any priority, means default the priority is 0. But 4 is executed after 1. Why? Because there is a depends on method. Okay, so once 1 is getting executed, then only 4 will come into the picture. Okay, so that's why 4 get executed. So first 1, then 4. Okay, because there is a depends on method. Then 5. 5 is executed thrice. Why is this so? Because in 5 there is an invocation count is 3. So that's why 5 is get executed. Then method 3 is getting executed at last. So in case of 3, there is a depends on method for method 1 and 5. So that's why method 3 is getting executed at last, and method 2 won't get executed because we've given enable equal to false. Suppose we give enable equal to true, then what is the sequence of execution? Let's see. Okay, so here we could see method 2 is getting executed first. Why is this so? Because in true method 2, okay, there is no priority given, so by default it is 2. Sorry, by default it is 0. So 0 means it will be given the highest priority, and there is no depends on method. So it is not depending on any method. So 2 will get executed first, then 1. Why? Because priority is 1, and here priority by default is 0. Okay, and then 4, then thrice 5, and then method 3. Suppose if we don't give any value here also, then also 2 will get executed. Okay, let's see this one also. If we didn't give any enable equal to true or false, then also it will be considered as enable true. Let's see this. Okay, so here also same sequentially it is getting executed first 2, because it is by default enable equal to true. Okay, if we didn't mention enable equal to false, then method 1, then method 4, then thrice method 5, then method 3. Like that it will get executed. Okay, suppose we want to fail any of the test cases. Okay, let's see. Depends on method how we can check. So here if you could see, we have mentioned, okay, for method 5 system.out.println, method 5 will get executed, and there is a integer I equal to 10 by 0. So this is an invalid calculation, right? If we divided anything, it is not valid. So let's see then how it will get executed. Okay, okay, so here we could see pass 3, failure 3, and skip 1. Okay, so let's understand it. So first is method true get executed, that is correct. Then method 1, then method 4, then 5 times method 3 times method 5 get executed. Okay, and here it is failed. Okay, and method 3 didn't get executed. Why is this so? Because method 3 depends on method 1 and method 5. If any of them is getting failed, then method 3 won't get executed. So here 1 got passed, but 5 got failed. Okay. So there is a and condition. Both should get passed, then only method 3 will get executed. Okay. So that's why it got failed. Suppose I'm commenting out this line. Okay, and this I am giving. So now method 1 should get failed, okay, and we should get arithmetic exception. So let's run it. Okay, let's run it. Here also arithmetic exception we receive for method 5. Now run it for method 1. Let's see the result. Okay, now what happened? 4 got pass, 1 failure, and 2 got skip. Let's see. So 2 got executed, 1 executed, and 5 executed. 4 and 3 didn't get executed. Why? And here 1 is failed. Arithmetic exception divided by 0, right? Now if you could see here method 3 and method 4, okay, so method 3 and method 4 are depends on method 1. Okay, so if method 1 get executed, then only method 3 and method 4 will get executed. Okay, so here method 1 get failed. Okay, then for method 3, both the method should get passed, method 1 and method 5. So in that case, method 3 get failed. Means method 3 get skip. Okay, and method 4 also same. Method 4 is depends on one method, that is method 1, and 1 got failed. So method 4 got skip. So from the console, if you could see, the 2 is getting skip, okay, because there is a depends on method. So this type of question can be asked. Different scenario will be given in the automation testing interview, okay, and they will ask which method will get executed. So please practice it and please understand the concept how it is working, so that whatever the scenario will be given, okay, by analyzing it you will be able to answer it, that how many times which method get executed, why it is not getting executed, okay, what is the how as per the priority which method will get executed, if same priority given alphabetical order, and if there is a depends on method, okay. So this type of question can be asked. So please practice it, okay, and please subscribe my channel, okay, and and please share with your friends, okay, and also comment your thoughts on that, like my video. So that's all for today. I will come with another video. Till then, have a nice day. Enjoy. Okay, thanks all.